I've noticed a number of comments from people who are positing that Psalm 83 is being fulfilled in the terrible violence that is happening between the Israelis and Hamas. So let's take a minute to just think about this psalm. Psalm 83 is difficult to pinpoint with regard to its historical context. It is certainly depicting a gathering of many different peoples against Israel. They conspire together, they make a covenant, and they say, "Come and let us wipe them out as a nation, that the name of Israel be remembered no more." Now, in this list are the Edomites, the Ishmaelites, the Moabites, the Hagrites, Ammonites, a long list of peoples. And some scholars, I think, legitimately speculate that this might be, as it were, a gathering together of a number of different incidences in the life of Israel when these enemies, north, south, east, west, all around them, are basically desiring the same thing, to wipe out Israel. Now, this is a classic case where when we read the Bible, we need to understand the difference between, for instance, historical narrative and poetry that is describing historical events, and prophecy, that is what is yet to come. Psalm 83 is not a prophecy. Psalm 83 is in poetic form describing events that have transpired in the life of Israel. And it is using this occasion in order to beseech God to protect Israel from these various enemies, whether this is a one-time occurrence or whether it was kind of a gathering together in poetic form of a number of different threats against the people of Israel. It's a needed reminder that when we read the Bible, we should not immediately assume that just because something which is described, in this case in a psalm, is prophetic. There are different kinds of literature in the Bible. There are certainly prophecies in the Bible of future events. Some of these have already been fulfilled, and some of these are yet to be fulfilled. Psalm 83, to repeat, is not a prophecy. There is nothing in this psalm whatsoever which is suggestive of events that have yet to transpire, where, as it were, the poet Asaph is looking down centuries, millennia, to what is happening now in the nation of Israel. What is happening is horrific. What is happening is just heartbreaking on so many different levels. But it is not a fulfillment of Psalm 83. So let us be careful. Let's be responsible with our treatment of the scriptures and not go running to any particular part of the Bible that we think is going to be prophetic of the events that are transpiring. As I mentioned in yesterday's video, what is happening is a fulfillment of what Jesus said would happen, in the sense of there's wars and rumors of wars before his second coming. But Psalm 83 is not a prophecy of these events. So let us continue to pray. Let us continue to trust in our Lord Jesus Christ. And let us also be very careful about misusing the scriptures to prophesy an event which is in no way whatsoever embedded within the words of Psalm 83. Peace to you all.